Yeah, so Connor got me onto this one. This is the Frasier Companion CD-ROM. I had trouble getting it running. I had to, like, I tried to install it and, yeah, it was saying I had too much memory, so I had to knock memory down in PCM, but we've got it working. And we're all about that tossed salad and scrambled eggs. So I ended up watching through Frasier fairly recently, like a couple of years ago, and it was a good show. Got pretty cringy at points, but yeah, pretty good overall. I think I ended up watching Modern Family first, and then finding out the showrunner for that worked on Frasier previously. All right, so what can we do? We can make some screensavers. Okay, we can actually get video clips from the show as our screensaver, which is interesting. Planner, calendar, to-do list, address book, trivia bank, episode guide, print shop. Create your own stationery using show photos. Okay. Right, so what's the print shop involved? I used to enjoy Frasier more than I currently do. Taste change, I guess. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it was, yeah, I don't know. Just one of those shows. But yeah, we got, actually, yeah, good quality stills for a Windows 95 thing, I guess. And yeah, I think, does the Dove do anything? The Dove does nothing. Oh yeah, letterheads, memos, we can edit. I don't know what we can actually edit though. Can we, no, I can't put any stuff on there. Cards, yeah, just stills from the show, nothing too exciting. And pick screensavers. I didn't want to spend too much. It didn't seem like there was much to this one. Okay, August 10th. Can I, oh yeah, we can put in a to-do list. Definitely a priority. Priority one. Complete, not yet. And play the Frasier Companion CD-ROM. Does that come out? Oh, we can't have more than 20 characters then. More buggier. What does it say about it though? Sorry, I would catch up in chat. I really feel Kelsey Grammer lifted the character from David Ogden Steers' character in MASH. There's even an episode of Frasier where Steers plays a character who might be Frasier's real father. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that one. I do like old David Ogden Steers though. Okay, I was going to leave the trivia quiz to last because that was the probably the main draw for this thing. We did the planner trivia, yeah. No, that's we've literally that's yeah. Now there was like a behind the scenes thing or something, but yeah. So we can get the full episode list. I counted these. There was about 48 episodes, so this would have been like probably 2 or 3 seasons worth for Frasier, and we just get the like just the spiel on what the episode's about. Oh, John Lithgow. Yeah, and I always remember that was the cool thing, trying to work out who the caller was on the episode, because it was always someone famous. Um Oh, and that one, yeah, that was the one with Ted Danson, yep. So doing Cheers crossovers. I'm trying to remember, I think it was, who came on to Frasier? I think it was Woody Harrelson, Ted Danson, and maybe the guy who played Norm, who I did see passed away recently as well. I'm gonna risk it, but yeah, I know I'm gonna get claimed for playing um thingo, the film clips from the show, but we'll see if we can manage a couple of seconds.
Daphne, this is my brother Niles. You're Daphne?
Why, yes, I am.
Yeah, all right, that's all we can show, unfortunately. Yeah, I know I will get 100% claimed for showing off the clips, unfortunately. But hang on, we got any other? They like pick any of the funny ones?
Another
I
radiant
guess not.
morning. What do you think, Dad? Should I drive to work today or just hail a passing gondola?
All right, that's about all we can show, which sucks, but yeah. Yeah, because I think each of these clips is like a couple of minutes too. It probably takes up the bulk of the CD. We had episode guide. Was there there was something about behind the scenes stuff, wasn't there? Was it in trivia? Yeah, here we go. Behind the scenes cast photos and bios, sound bites. Oh, that was a cool touch. You'd actually like have a sound bite, and you could actually set it as like your Windows sounds, which was kind of cool.
Hello, this is Dr. Frasier Crane. I'm listening.
Yeah, okay.
Come to me, my white hot flame.
Yeah, alright, some random stuff there. We got cast photos, bios. Yeah, lots of stuff about what. Yeah, that's right, because Kelsey Grammer did a lot of theatre stuff as well as TV shows. I was actually reading up about his sister, which was pretty bloody sad because that seemed to be the biggest influence for him going off the rails. I remember hearing a story about him like off his nut on cocaine, but just like basically flicking on a switch and performing as he's supposed to, and then just going into like, you know, strung out cocaine mode. But yeah, I know his daughter plays Summer in Rick and Morty as well. What else was exciting? Trying to think. And yeah, Jane Leeves was pretty hot. I always thought she was pretty cool. And disappointingly, I can see why they didn't do it. But yeah, I remember seeing clips for, they wanted to do a US version of Red Dwarf and have Jane Leeves as Holly. And I thought she did a good job. Yeah, they only did like 2 pilot episodes that just never went anywhere. Probably for the best. It just didn't have the same sort of humor that the UK version did. And yeah, I also wasn't aware that John Mahoney was British. Does it say where he, yeah, born in Manchester and moved to the United States, and he just eventually worked off his like British accent. Yep, Perry Gilpin. And yeah, I haven't actually watched the much of the reboot of Frasier yet. It's not the same. I wanted to check it out for a little bit, but I think that was the only appeal. I liked the his mate in the reboot because he played Gary in Goodnight Sweetheart, which was a good British comedy. It was about a guy that would time travel. He found like a hole that let him time travel back to the 40s, and he ended up like hooking up with a barmaid there. And then I think he started where the hole was. He booked out like a warehouse or something in that area and set up a vintage shop. And like he basically just grabbed stuff from the 40s and sold it in the thing, like in his shop in mint condition. Made a bit of money out of it. I read up about Moose as well. Yeah, so the little Jack Russell that played Eddie. Had a good run, got to like 15. I also heard he was the dog in My Dog Skip, the one with like Frankie Muniz. I can't watch that again. Like, he dies at the end. That's probably the biggest spoiler. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I think his son ended up playing like the later iteration of Eddie, and I think the chick who played Roz took one of the other puppies as well. Any more behind the scenes stuff? Format. Okay. Yeah, just showing us all the thing. And yeah, I got confused because, yeah, this is not the Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. This is a different Christopher Lloyd. I always got confused by that. Oh, and it's just all the stuff about the show. Okay. And, oh yeah, this was cool. Yeah, you could listen to, yeah, you watch the clip
Well, we have a
of
caller on the
who's
line.
calling up, and then you
Eric
have to
Mann.
guess
So what's it
who
gonna
it
be,
is.
Crane? You gonna fight me or not?
Oh, you can't be serious.
Just like I figured. You're chicken.
No, I just
And
don't.
I actually have no idea who that is, so let's find out. Oh, Joe Mantegna. Yeah, off, yeah, Fat Tony off The Simpsons, yeah.
Dr. Craig,
Right.
we have Don on his car phone. He's having a problem with his weight.
Don, it's a common problem. I'm listening.
It's the screwiest thing, Doc. I eat healthy, I work out, but no matter what I do...
Yeah, I've got I just don't have time to listen to the clip because I'm going to get claimed for the clip. Oh yeah, Jay Leno, yeah. Any
Dr.
more?
Brugger, guten Tag. I've been an admirer of yours for a long time.
Thank you. I enjoy your show as well.
Really?
Yes.
Though I do not in most cases agree with your analysis.
No, I got no idea. Who was it? Malcolm McDowell. Nice. Yeah, they had shit tons. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, like nearly everyone that rang up was like some sort of celebrity at the time. Eddie's real? Oh, so it's just all the clips with Eddie in it, I guess, and you just watch through. All right. We did sound bites. I might have a crack at the trivia just to finish out because I didn't want to spend too much time on this one. We got one more game to play, but yeah, we'll see if my trivia is up and running. Or are we in the... No, trivia quiz. Here we go. What is Frasier's catchphrase on the radio? I'm listening.
Score!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got Bulldog just talking shit as well. Where was Martin Crane raised? I think he said... Yeah, he was a cop in Seattle, wasn't it? That's why they're in Seattle.
That was amazing.
Martin mentions this when Frasier points out his view of the Space Needle. Okay. How many episodes has Niles' wife Maris appeared? She never appeared.
Score!
Never been on the show. What breed of dog is Eddie? Jack Russell Terrier, sorry. And yet played by Moose. Daphne is from what city in England? I think Manchester? Yeah, okay, it was Manchester. Yeah, because she's northern as fuck. I'm actually working with someone who is northern as hell as well. I got to figure out where they're from. What is Frasier's favorite hangout? I think it was Cafe Nervosa.
Score!
Yeah, yep. And that was interesting too because I watched, like, I think the first season, one of the servers at the coffee shop is the guy who played Gabriel Knight in the second Gabriel Knight game because they switched to FMV for it. I just thought that was interesting. He has obviously not done much since, but you know. What was the name of Bulldog's radio program? Bulldog on Sports, maybe? Incorrect. And Eddie's annoyed by that. Okay. How many brothers does Daphne have? She had a lot. Go 4.
What did you do?
Incorrect. Okay. How many years older than Niles is Maris? I think like 2.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Ah, okay. What city did Frasier leave to come to Seattle? That was Boston, because that's where Cheers was. He used to hang out in a certain bar. That is correct. What piece of furniture does Martin have delivered to Frasier's? A chair, I think. Frasier can't stand Martin's beat up old chair. Yeah, I remember that episode. What was Daphne's room used for before she moved in? Don't think it was a wine cellar. Frasier's study, maybe?
Score!
Yeah, okay. How many different versions of the opening animation are there? Well, it's only 3 seasons, so I'm going to shoot for 3.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Incorrect. Okay. Who does the traffic reports at Frasier's radio station? Chopper Dan, Chopper Dave, Chopper 7, or Bulldog? I'm going to say Chopper. Chopper Dave seems the most appropriate, doesn't it?
Score!
When he gets bored, Dave likes to buzz staff members' houses in his helicopter. Okay. What does Frasier normally eat for breakfast? Yeah, no, he likes staying light, doesn't he? Probably coffee and bran.
That was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Where did Frasier eventually go to find peace and quiet to finish reading a book? Good question. Storage locker?
That was amazing.
Yeah, okay. How long was Martin on the police force? 35 years? Ah, probably only 30. What episode does Niles meet Daphne for the first time? Probably the second?
What did you do?
Ah, okay, I guess my Frasier trivia is not quite up to par. Like I said, it's been a year or 2 since I watched the whole thing. But, yeah, we'll leave that there. There wasn't much this one. I just wanted to show it off for Connor because he was keen to check it out. But, oh, how did we go on trivia? 66% correct. All right, no worries.
I'm watching Death Sandals video, by the way. That's who the person is. So if you want to watch a full playthrough, Death Sandals,